Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program. United Nations Pentagon H World Military Divine Government, and the Universal Queen of Queens Foundation Incorporated, Bureau of Central Interpol. Head Office P.O. Box number 3134, New York, New York, 10185, Rockefeller Center 610, Fifth Avenue, Street Corner, New York, NY 10020, USA. Philippine address P.O. Box number 300 Philippine Postal Corporation, Central Post Office Manila, Philippines. Telephone number 02-6979-130. Official website http://alphaomegamarshall.wixsite.com/international, White Spiritual Boy 777 @gmail.com, alphaomegamarshall @gmail.com, central.interpol @gmail.com, bloodshed4peace @gmail.com. Personal profile. His Royal Highness Tiburcio Villamor Marcus Tallano TAGEAN IV, with coded name TVMLSM 666. He is the youngest son of former President of the Republic of the Philippines Ferdinand E. Marcos with the Princess of Spain, namely Princess Amicia Cruz and Villamor TAGEAN Tallano, who owns the global assets of the family clan under the code of KORAN, TVMLSM 666. Since in the year 2010, he is the sole signatory from the Code of K.O.R.A.N, King of Recognized Asset Nations, known as C1, C2, 19, 21, 777 Flatten Trust Account practically deposited all over the world, maturity in the year 2005. Global Funder Titular Decree number 01-0-22-7408. He took his oath of office at the Supreme Court of the Philippines dated August 11, 1978, through Chief Justice Fred Ruz Castro, and on March 28, 2012 the Supreme Court of the Philippines invited him again to take his oath for the second time, and was officiated by Chief Justice Renato C. Corona, being a global funder and peacekeeper for humanities. He is a former military man since 1978, and in the year 2007, according to the doctrine of his documents, he will be inheriting the position of a 7-star Governor General of United Nations from Dwight Eisenhower, former Supreme Commander General and President of United States of America. He took his first degree in economics, in banking at Cambridge University, Europe, and has taken his master's dissertation at Oxford University. He also took his political global governance at Brookings Institute, Washington, D.C. He has also a doctoral dissertation in canon law and in laws of jurisprudence to among colleges and universities. In pursuant to Section 33 of Republic Act 26, the Philippines renounce war between the ownership of OCTT-01-4. Since 1904 ended 1914 and 1963 ended 1974. The government was lost upon the issuance of subpoena duces tecum issued by the Court of First Instance of Rizal, 7th Judicial District, 28th, and Pasay City under Civil Case number 3957P. In compliance to the motion of the Office of the Solicitor General and the National Bureau of Investigation (NBI) over the authenticity of the heir of the Code of KORAN, King of Recognized Asset Nations TVMLSM 666, new successor heir of the real estate properties, the only Toran system title certificate in the Philippines, no other than OCTT-01-4. As the mother title of the whole Philippine archipelago, since the year 1764, and other asset commodities, the Constitution was approved and amended by the Supreme Court of the Philippines, adopting the Proclamation, Declaration of the Gift of Love by His Excellency President Elpidio Quirino, conformed by Central Bank Governor, Honorable Miguel Cuaderno Sr., protected by Treaty of Perpetual 2 Chronicles 9:13/1 King 10:14. Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 603 score and 6 talents of gold, 666. Page 1 of 3. Lawfully registered in Trilateral Society Commission under the law of international, and recognized by the 196 League of Nations. In order to give such person the last successor heir, Her Royal Highness Tiburcio Villamor Marcus TALLANO TAGEAN IV, code name TVMLSM 666, is the sole owner of 7,169 islands/inlets all over the Philippine archipelago and other assets of the royal family clan, which are equipped with 1616 Supreme Court orders. Kept in the archive section since 1972 up to 1986, and in accordance with the Rule of Ownership Section 6, the state shall promote social justice to ensure the dignity, welfare, and security of the people towards the end. According to Republic Act 26 TVMLSM 666 in the year 2005, shall have full authority to move, remove any undertaking with discretionary power of the Code of KORAN Villamor TALLANO family clan properties assets deposited in trust by the trustees, all gold bullion. El Banco Espanol Filipina de Isabel Segundo, and Hacienda Islas Filipina. The land grabbers and all squatting syndicates from local and national government in the subject areas and premises would be mandated to vacate and clear at earliest time possible. Otherwise the court would not hesitate to implement such order. Nevertheless, the Embargo Act 1807 may be implemented in accordance with Charter of the United Nations Article 2. International Court of Justice under Almstead US 277, US 438. Those who violated the mutual agreement is punishable in the International Court of Justice, Paris, France, and subject foreclosure and Operation Embargo Act 1807 under the banking law of bailment. Since 1950, established the C1 C219 21 777, and in 1971 proclamation of the Decree 168 for ABL program, printed demonetized Philippine currency notes inside and outside. The Philippines were the group of the Board of Governors recognized by the Fund Committee by major international financing institutions led by the World Bank, International Monetary Fund IMF, US Federal Reserve System and the US Treasury. The backup of set of ABL Angbagan Lipunan and other demonetized currency under Code of 010L50 based in the decision of the Court of Pasay City, Philippines, in accordance with Republic Act 26, only successor heir is authorized to move and remove the asset commodities in the year 2002-2007, under the Law of Ownership Act, Article 426, 427 and 428, shall adhere to the proper rules and regulations of the redemption under his Code of 1738-777. As embodied in the Certificate of Entitlement with Special Trust deposited by virtue of Declaration in Trust Agreement covered by Global Immunity, and insured at Lloyd's of London Insurance the right and duties of bailor and bailee. The bailee must exercise care so as not to permit injury to or destruction of the properties of TVMLSM 666 by himself, or third party after maturity date. The bailee return the property in good faith by virtue of the rule of Trilateral Society of Global Fund must disagree. The Article 61, may by the Embargo Act 1807 shall be implemented without court order. The Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program as the institution has been registered to the National Association for Security Dealers Nasdaq Amex. It has been the backbone of civilization of the world economy today, has designated to implement the UN ECOSOC Article 55, 56, and 57 through the chairmanship of Her Royal Highness Tiburcio Villamor Marcus TALLANO TAGEAN IV. 2 Chronicles 9:13/1 King 10:14. Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 603 score and 6 talents of gold, 666. Page 2/3. Global funder with titular decree of 010227408, 7-star Governor General of International Security Council of United Nations. Witnessed by. Signed, Director General Melvin Louis R. Alano, Ministro de Communications, Adjutant General, Provost Marshal, Codename MRO026. Signed, General Dionysio V. Teng, Chief Political Advisor, Adjutant General, Provost Marshal, Codename DVT003. Signed, General Diosdado S. David, Administrative Auditor, Adjutant General, Provost Marshal, Codename DSD228. Signed, General Rafzed Baldoza, Ambassador de Communications, Adjutant General, Provost Marshal, Codename RZB652. Conformed by. Signed, Her Royal Highness Tiburcio Villamor Marcus Tallano TAGEAN, the fourth sole redeemer of C1, C2, C19, C21, 777 flattened trust accounts globally, Successor Heir of OCTT01-4, TCTT 408, T498, Hacienda Filipina Archipelago, United Nations 7-star Governor General, KORAN sole signatory, codename TVMLSM 666, U.S. Treasury IDIC-60-847, 9, titular decree number 010227408, Federal Reserve System ID number C60-84-7-9, Global Funder Trilateral number 54-32-11-01-10. Co-Chairman the Committee of 300 World Bank Group, Member G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega, Member of the Board Trilateral Commission, Chairman Al Banco Espanol de Filipino de Isabel Segundo, World Chairman Alpha Omega Global Mars Hall Program, Member the International Security Council of United Nations. The omnipotent creator Alpha Omega World Governance is the main umbrella of United Nations Organization, the Pentagon, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the International Finance Corporation, and invisible governance liable to the outbreak of civilization, is the backbone of nations worldwide responsible to all global diplomacy, tradings, commerce, banking, communication, and open businesses, either multi, macro or micro transbusinesses. Origin of funds. AAAMCD 777, Infinite Account, established under White Spiritual Boy, Spiritual Wonder Boy, Morning Star and King David RSBLP 120005 B RSBLP 10 Company Name RSBLP Group of Companies and Bank of RSBLP. Audited statement are approved forever, and without due opposition, protest and other negative mean by the United Nations organizations, the Committee of 300 and the World Bank Group. For further information visit www.un.org, www.icj-cij.org, www.icc.org, www.worldbank.org, www.fatf-gafi.org. Page 3 of 3. Supreme Court of the Philippines. Manila. Oath of Office. I, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVMLSM 666 01 022 740A. Kingfisher Farnest Harbor Kingina, ABBA, 777, AAA, MCD, WVM, CCD. Philanthropist, 7th White Stallion, SGDC 1C2, 1921777, Aval Banco Espanol, Hacienda Filipina Archipelago, having been appointed last successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod TALLANO, Princess Isabel III and Princess Maria Cristina. The third, Mortis Causa, H. World United Nations Military Philippine Government effective 2007 as 77-star Governor General and Commander-in-Chief, founder of LSM Alpha Omega Global Marshall Program in accordance with United Nations ECOSOC Article 55. Do hereby solemnly swear, that in the 11th day of August 1978, that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position as Governor General and Commander-in-Chief of H. World United Nations Military Government under Special Proviso, Mortis Causa effective January 2007. I may hereafter hold under the UN Trilateral Commission for Peace, to all nations 2 nations as world peace promoter. That I will support, and defend the Constitution of the Philippines. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, new legal order, decree, and proclamation promulgated by the law duly constituted by the authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and to the international government, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Signed, Honorable Fred Ruz Castro, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Governor General Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, 7-star General Head Foudy Reist King Justice of Nations, Governor General Overall Commander-in-Chief in accordance of Mortis Causa. Subscribed and sworn to before me, a notary public for, and in the city of Manila, Philippines this 11th of August 1978. Signed, Attorney Ponciano H. Alivio, Notary Public until December 31st, 1978, PTR number 00300709. Document number 1455, page number 94. Book number 76, series of 1978. Tiburcio Villamor Marcos TALLANO TAGEAN. TVMLSM 666, 01 US Treasury ID number IC 60, 84, 7, 9 registered on Trilateral Society of Global Funder Trilateral number 54, 32, 11, 01, 10, Titular Decree 010227408. Registered in the Bank International Settlement with LSM Security Code 011012334512 protected by Treaty of Perpetual Relation CR 1949 sole signatory of the World Mutual Trust Deposit, and undertaking the Code of King of Recognized Assets of All Nations KORAN flat AAA 777 VMMCD bearing a diplomatic and consular minister owner Article 426, 427 and 428, Titular Decree Code 01-4 and Code of 010L50. TAGEAN, TALLANO, Villamor, Cruzan, Boquiap, Marcos, Diaz Movement for Better World Global Trust Foundation. Chairman Bank of RSBLP and RSBLP Group of Companies, Chairman Alpha Omega Global Mars Hall Program. Successor heir owner signatory, World Chairman. Signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos TALLANO TAGEAN. Supreme Court of the Philippines, Office of the Chief Justice, received, March 28, 2012. Macabaean, Macadias, Macatao, Mabuhay Pilipinas. Supreme Court of the Philippines, Manila, Oath of Office. I, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos aka Tiburcio Villamor Marcos Tallano TAGEAN IV, coded TVMLSM 666, with titular degree 010-22-74OA, Kingfisher Harbor King, Inner Aber 777 AAAMCDWMBCCD Philanthropist, 7th White Stallion. SGDC 1C2 1921777, Federal Reserve ID number C60 84 79, and US Treasury ID number 60 84 79. Ancestral Domain Hacienda Filipina Archipelago OCTT 01-4. El Banco Espanol de Isabel II having been appointed last successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod Tallano, Princess Isabel II and Princess Maria Cristina III, Mortis Causa, H. World United Nations Military. Philippine government effective 2007 as 77-star Governor General and Commander-in-Chief. Founder of LSM Alpha Omega Global Marshall Program in accordance with United Nations ECOSOC Article 55. Do hereby solemnly swear, that in the 8th day of April 2019, that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position as Governor General and Commander-in-Chief of H. World United Nations Military Government under Special Proviso, Mortis Causa effective 2007. I may hereafter hold under the United Nations Trilateral Commission for Peace, to all nations 2 nations as World Peace Promoter. That I will support, and defend the Constitution of the Philippines. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will obey the laws, new legal order, decree, and proclamation promulgated by the law duly constituted by the authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and to the international government, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. In God we trust. Signed, Honorable Lucas P. Bersamin, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Governor General Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, 77-star Governor General Het Foudy Reest King Justice of Nations, Governor General, Overall Commander-in-Chief in accordance of Mortis Causa. Subscribed and sworn to before me, a notary public for, and in the city of Manila, Philippines this April 15th of 2019. Document number 401, page number 81, book number 110, series of 2019. Signed, Faustino A. Aloan, Notary Public, Notarial Commission expires on December 31st. 2020. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, Washington, D.C. 2055, 1. To all Board of Governors of Central Bank worldwide acknowledged by the authority of the United States Treasury in accordance with U.S. Federal Reserve Bank System given identity to Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded name TVMLSM 666 AAAO01 Global Account Number 97 54 32 01 10 Special Grant from Code of 01 TVM LSM 666 reads Sirach chapter 44, 12, 3-12 Siemens of the first AAAO01 global cash account issued on August 11, 1986 after restructured from the Code of Last Will and Testament from 1952. Ended August 11, 1986. The amount of 40 zeros is prepared to control the World Assets Access Reserve maturity 2007. Therefore, by virtue of power vested by the U.S. Federal Reserve banking system and the Department of the U.S. Treasury in accordance with Public Law 8766, cited old and new series of currency, assets, and commodities for the consonants of our objective to back up the said mentioned ID number C60 84 7 9 to redeem under code 1738 to 777, approved and amended during post-PAC conference known as Unitas Vias Obligatus et Instituto Apping 1969 known as Inheritance Power of Responsibility Blue Seal, S66. This ID number C60 84 79 protected by Treaty of Perpetual and Global Immunity. Done in Washington, D.C. 2022 0 this 11th of August, 1979. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruzan Philippines, Trust Depositor of Victory Notes, signed, Preston Martin, Vice Chairman of U.S. Federal Reserve. Department of the Treasury, Office of the General Counsel, Washington, D.C. 20220. To all Board of Governor of the Worldwide Central Banks, International Government and Monetary Authorities. By the authority of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Banks System Washington, D.C. 2661. And the Department of U.S. Treasury in accordance with Public Law 8766 cited old and new series of currency recorded in the Bank International Settlement Boston, Zurich, Switzerland and Netherlands. Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded name TVMLSM 666 AAAO01 Global Account Number 97, 54, 32, 01, 10. Special grant from Code of 01 TVMLSM 666 reads Sirach chapter 44. 12, 3, 12 Siemens of the first AAAO01 global cash account the sum of 300. 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 0 issued to backup of his U.S. Federal ID number, C60 84 7 9, to redeem the assets and commodities, restructured from August 11, 1986, maturity August 11, 2007, protected by global immunity and security. 4136-25070, Redeemers Code 1788 to 777. This ID number C60 84 79 protected by Treaty of Perpetual and Global Immunity. Done in Washington, D.C. 2022 0 this 11th of August, 1979. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruzan Philippines, Trust Depositor of Victory Notes, signed, Russell L. Monk, Assistant General Counsel, signed, T. Page Nelson, Director of Foreign Currency,